No one wants to fight besides these guys. A lot of guys say whatever they want, but when backstage, we don't know when if the fight was off. If the guy said no, if the guy don't want it, we don't know. But this is the guy that the way I see is the risk is very big, but the reward is very big as well too. A lot of people are gonna be watching. Uh, Dana said, I know that opinion can change, but he said the winner of this fight might get the title shot. So yeah, for sure it's worth to fight this guy. Like very tough, young, hungry. Uh, but if you know him, I'll be freaking waiting for another guy to say yes. And sometimes let's say if I beat another guy that's not Hamza, and if the fight goes like so and so, you're not giving the title shot. So, matter for me, I go all in on this fight. If I win, I get another title shot. If I lose, I need to get a couple. Hey, that's a two steps back. Then I gotta get another fights. But I go all in. I don't care. I want to become a champion. And then I have only two goals in the UFC, Joe. Two goals only. I want to become a champion. That's my number one. That's my priority. And number two, I want to fight the best guys out there. Whenever I'm done with the sport, I want to be like Vanderlei Silva. Look at Pride. I for everybody. People getting crazy excited. Oh, he's a murderer. He got whatever. I think they get excited, but for sure he's very good. For sure he's a guy's very good, but we may hate a super monster. I don't think. I think he's very, very good. High level wrestling, good striking, heavy hands. We saw a couple of knockouts, good grappling, but I don't see like wow that monster. April 9 is a big test for me, big test for him as well. But I'm taking very seriously, to be honest. I think he is very, very tough, and I'm getting ready to a very, very tough opponent.
If Usman is out for a longer period of time and you get the victory over Burns, you think there's a scenario just based on timing, you would like to see yourself fighting for a 185-pound title before a 170-pound title. Is that correct?
I need the title. I don't care. I can fight for 93 as well. Yeah. Who fights 93 now? The two guys.
Glover.
Glover Teixeira and Jiri Prochazka.
Yeah, Jiri Prochazka. He was in the gym as well. He knows me. He knows what I can do as well. Yeah.
Trained with Jiri too.
Yeah.
As well.
Ask a guy how was the sparring with Khamzat. He will tell you. Maybe he can lie. I don't know.
What's your key overall takeaways? And does Gilbert Burns get the job done against Khamzat, or does Khamzat go to him?
I mean, Khamzat, he's just a massive welterweight, dude. And the guy's fucking crazy. Like he believes in himself so much. Where I don't think Gilbert has the tools. I mean, non-biased. Yeah, I think he's gonna run through him.
What would you learn from yourself going up against that guy? You were paired together during the grappling and obviously the striking.
I don't know. What'd you think?
Well, I thought he was good competition.
Yeah, what did you think, though?
Well, I thought you both learned from each other.
What did you think, though, watching?
Well, I think you held your own standing, but on the ground, he does what he does.
Did he fuck me up on the ground? I want your honest opinion. Tell me.
He made you tap a couple of times. The schmo saw it, but do you want the world to know this stuff or what?
You could tell the world.
How long you think until Khamzat fight you for the belt? I don't know, to be honest. He goes out like you've got Luke, you've got Muhammad, you've got Edwards, you've got Covington, you've got Burns. So all these guys are still grouped up and lumped up in there. And don't forget, Wonder Boy, he's not too far off. He's still kind of in there. And now you've got Neil Magny, that just got a big win. He's back in the mix. So it needs somebody to break out, I think. And then I think even if someone does break out, I think it's going to take more than one fight for one of these guys to break out. I think they're going to need two spectacular performances back to back, and we could be seeing the next contender rear its head. So, who knows? Bro, are you still wrestle heavy, or do you still want to prove your stand-up? What do I have to prove with the stand-up? I don't understand why like this. Do I have to prove anything with my stand-up? I don't have to prove anything. I've already shown I can do it. I can get it done anyway. My job each and every time now when I step in there is I want to look impressive. I want to look more impressive than I did the fight before. Doesn't matter. Don't get it twisted. I still wrestle. That's my first love. Are you going to fight Jake Paul? Come on, guys? Why y'all keep asking me this stupid question? Listen, I don't care who it is. Jake Paul's brother, Jake Paul's cousin, Jake Paul's mama. I don't care who it is. Leon, Connor, it doesn't matter. As long as you write me a check and you show up, I'll be there to kick your ass. Period. Move up a division and fight Izzy. How much you need to do that? Come on, guys. I've said it several times, over and over and over. This is bigger than this. It's bigger than just money. You're gonna fight Chimaev. If he's the number one, when he gets to number one contender, absolutely. Doesn't matter who it is, guys. It doesn't matter.
Sean Strickland is a tough sumbitch, all right? But he's a stand-up fighter, and he's not a guy that's going to really be going after takedowns. You know that, right?
But
Josh,
does he become a wrestler this fight, John? Does he become a wrestler this fight?
He might. He might in some of it to survive, because look, if there's one thing we know about Pereira, the man can fucking swat. At 185 pounds, he's got power. He's got one punch knockout power. He's got big time knees. He's got big time kicks. The guy can fucking swat no matter what limb you want to talk about. He's got power in it. So you take a look at this, and this is about making money. It's about entertainment, like you're always talking about. So if you take a guy like Pereira for the UFC to make that fight with Pereira, since Pereira has beautiful footage of a knockout that he has over a guy named Israel Adesanya. And I mean a knockout.
Yeah.
He knocked him out.
Slapped him.
Yeah. Just starched him. So look, this is an easy fight for them to build if Pereira can get past Strickland. It's a good play. This is why I thought, look, out of those guys that you're looking at, Whitaker can wrestle, Cannonier can actually wrestle a little bit, Vettori can actually wrestle, Brunson obviously can wrestle. So in that top 5 people there's only one guy that really doesn't wrestle, and that's Strickland.
Yeah.
So that's the guy to look and say, well, if you want to put a pretty pure striker against someone, the guy that likes to stand up and bang, it's Sean Strickland. He's crazy enough to stand with Pereira. So let's see what he does. And whichever way it goes from there, then we'll figure it out.